India and New Zealand are set to sign a landmark free trade agreement today, expanding ties across goods, services, mobility and investments. The pact offers zero duty access on all Indian exports and 95% of the New Zealand's, alongside a $20 billion investment commitment. Sumita Karir is now joining us to explain what's at stake. Over to you, Sumita.
Absolutely. This is going to be another landmark FTA that India is going to be signing in today. So Commerce and Industry Minister Piyush Goyal is going to be addressing a press conference along with his New Zealand counterpart, Todd McLay, and both of them together are going to sign this FTA at around 12:30 p.m. This afternoon. In fact, this is going to be the third FTA that India is signing with the Five Eyes alliances after UK and Australia. So in that light, it also becomes critical for India as part of its trade strategy to be signing this FTA with New Zealand. Like you rightly stated, it gives market access, complete market access on 100% of our exports, and of course, around 95% of New Zealand's exports. It covers goods, services, mobility, and of course, investments. Now, when we talk about investments, of course, this is going to boost bilateral trade and exports. That is one part of the story. But the other part of the story is the fact that there is a commitment by New Zealand to invest $20 billion over a period of 15 years. These investments are going to be coming into India's manufacturing sector, infrastructure sector, services, innovation, and of course, job creation. The other aspect is about the fact that this prevents third-party dumping. And of course, there is a way of addressal of non-tariff barriers as well through customs like regularization, regulatory cooperation, and customs cooperation as well. India's red lines, with respect to sensitivities in areas of dairy, sugar, certain agri items, they have been kept out of the FTA. So that's an important aspect, once again, that we need to bear in mind. But why this FTA really matters? Well, this matters, like I stated, that this is a third FTA with a Five Eyes country. It also strengthens India's engagement in Indo-Pacific supply chains. It also serves as a gateway to Oceania and Pacific Island markets. And of course, it's an alternative to other regional blocs like the RCEP bloc, which is dominated by China, and hence it reduces the over-dependence on China. Whereas India gained, plenty of sectors where India gains. Healthcare and pharma is one, then engineering goods is another, marine is another, IT and engineering, of course, is another aspect, and that is an important part of the services agreement too. Along with that, auto components, education, construction, and of course, Ayush program of India as well. So let's take a look at the services offer, because that's also important. It covers 118 services sectors. As far as the mobility aspect of the agreement is concerned, we will get post-study work visas, professional pathways in New Zealand, along with that temporary employment entry for 5,000 professionals.